don't get what I want, I get what I need. Every single day I'm heading off to my dream, and I get everything that I damn well please. I don't give a damn if you all listening to me, cause I run it. I'm the only one that really want it, I'm the only one that's really on it. I'm just being honest, I'm just doing everything I promise, cause I want it bad enough that I'ma make it as an artist. And I know I'm not the smartest, and I know I'm not the largest, but I promise you that I'ma be the one that worked the hardest. Cause I promise you that I'm just getting started, and I promise you that my skills are getting sharper. So I'ma get charted, can't be guarded. Nah, I'm the one to get retarded, get the party started.
Hey guys, I'm working the part. It's like, we're really doing this again. You guys know that 58.9% of you aren't subscribed. Like, what's going on? It's so easy. And look, here's a clip right now if you don't believe me. Anyway, there's going to be a clip the entire part probably. But anyway, you guys are going to have 5 seconds to like, subscribe, and comment down below, done it. If you comment down below, like, subscribe in that 5 seconds, or you have bad luck for the rest of your life. Other than that, I hope you guys do enjoy the video, and yeah, let's get into it. Hey guys, I'm welcome to part 4 of what if Deku was a half saiyan, half otsutsuki. Last episode, we left it off on our banger. Naruto unlocked his legendary Super Saiyan form, actually gained control over it, so he's a step ahead of Broly already. And he also mysteriously unlocked a Sharingan, and has no clue why it happened. And anyway, for the next part of the likes, it's going to be 100 likes. Oh, not 100 likes, sorry, 75 likes. And other than that, yeah, let's jump into this. Also, actually, you might have saw my community tab. Yes, I'm planning to make a Minecraft server, and I only put that out there to ask you guys what you thought of it. And I'm not sure how many people will be able to host. Maybe about 50, maybe. I might be able to host 50 players, since I know a lot of you guys don't know Minecraft. But if we need to host more, I will be able to afford more. So just look forward to that. It'll be done in, I would say, maximum 6 months. Because we're making it a Naruto PvP, hopefully. But we don't want to use a Naruto mod, because that's a bit basic. So one of my friends who's really good at coding is going to try and code his own Naruto mod. So yeah, look forward to it. And other than that, let's jump into it. We left off with Naruto killing the gang and Zabuza, and they're walking away. And then he looks over to the ditch. He thought Zabuza and Haku were deaf, but he hears he hears someone cough up blood. He runs over and he sees Haku still conscious and Zabuza's barely alive. Not being influenced by his rage and legendary Super Saiyan form as much now that he deactivated it, he put his hand on their chest and sent ki through them. They both woke up as their injuries healed slightly, letting them to be alive. Naruto says to them, "Listen, I know we don't really have the best history right now, but I'm giving you a deal. Come and join the Leaf Village. Your crimes will be forgotten. You'll be protected, and if they decide not to, I'll fight them myself. And you already know I'm a pretty strong fighter." Sorry about that sound in the background, guys. I'll mute my phone. You know what? I think that's becoming our little thing now. Every video, at least one video. At least one video, yeah. We get a weird notification sound. But yeah. And Zabuza and Haku look at each other and they nod towards Naruto. Naruto says just for like their security and all that, he puts chains on the hands, and Zabuza and Haku totally agree to it. And they get taken back to the village. When they get there, RB members appear with weapons ready to attack Zabuza, and when they jump, Naruto appears in front of them and hits them away. I think Naruto's a traitor and begin to attack. The Hokage sees it and starts rushing over, but he might have been too late. As power explodes as Naruto enters his Super Saiyan form and starts breaking bones, until the army members give up for a few seconds when the Hokage appears. He sees Naruto's mastered his power, and he tells the third Hokage to get his men under control. He explains the situation with Zabuza, and due to the Naruto saying to the third Hokage, if he doesn't agree to it, Naruto will protect them himself, the third Hokage agrees to it, knowing that he couldn't really send a lot of army after Naruto considering how powerful he is. So Zabuza and Haku smile, and Zabuza thinks sadly Haku's going to get another chance to actually live a life. A happy life. A life in a village. One sec, guys. I'm getting annoyed as much as you are about my mic right now. Let's move over here a bit. Lift it up. That should be a bit better. Oh, no it ain't. One sec. It's going to be sounding a bit ear rapey. Let me move it There we go, there we go, there we go. There we go. Anyway. And with that, they get a new life, and Zabuza actually helps Kakashi with Team 7. And becomes one of their teachers. Anyway, they get told about the Chunin exams. And now they instantly agree, but they get a week to train. So Naruto leaves the squad and goes to train on his own. First thing he can master is his legendary Super Saiyan form. He gets that down. And the next thing he wants to try out is that Sharingan. He activates it and you can see perfectly. He's like, this is really powerful. And then he activates it. One thing he needs help with. He goes in his mind and calls upon Minato, which he's slowly learning how to do better and better. Minato explains God Ki to him and how it's a way to keep ki inside your body and waste none of it. Naruto takes that and he starts meditating. 3 days in, Naruto's hair turns a bright red. He's mastered his Super Saiyan God form. The power flowing from Naruto is insane. It's on par, if not stronger, than the legendary Super Saiyan form. And that's just Naruto's, and then he feels like he can push it further. And he starts charging, trying to go Super Saiyan, and then he realises his mistake. He let his ki push out when he tried to charge, and he lost his form. So for 2 days after that, Naruto trains on keeping his ki in his body, and thanks to his genetics he masters it. Then he tries charging into his Super Saiyan form. His hair spikes up to his Super Saiyan type, but it stays red. And this is where Naruto tries something different. But now he doesn't really need to use anger to go Super Saiyan. It just became natural to him. He tries pushing a bit of a controlled anger. A silent anger, one that isn't going to spiral out of control. When he does this, he surrounds in blue aura as his hair turns blue. He does this but passes out later due to the stamina it just drained. Stamina, not stamina. And next, for the last 2 days, Naruto does train in Sharingan. Now, we go to the first fight. Hinata first Neji. Oh, for God's sake. We do the... Sorry, I don't mean to do that. We do the exam. Naruto gets first place due to being insanely smart due to his Otsutsuki DNA. And then we go to the Forest of Death arc. Naruto's protecting Sasuke, Sakura, and everyone on their team. Wait, no. Sakura ain't on their team, is she? I forgot, but just forget it. And because he can sense Orochimaru's presence. He doesn't know who it is, but he definitely knows they're dangerous due to his Saiyan like reflexes and senses. And then when he senses the snake coming, he turns to his right and blasts the snake, like disintegrating it. Then Orochimaru appears and dives towards Sasuke. Naruto flies down himself and punches Orochimaru in the face, sending him flying into a tree. Sasuke activates his Sharingan, which pleases Orochimaru, seeing the perfect Sharingan. And then he looks at Naruto and says, "You brat, you're not." He sees Naruto with the Byakugan, and he's like, "Maybe you are fine." Ooh.
Not able to do that.
Ooh. Oh, did you hear that, Siri? Sorry, guys. Go away, Siri. Anyway. And then he sees the Byakugan slowly change to his normal eyes, shocking Orochimaru. You see the golden glow, he's like, wait a minute, I'm not the golden glow. He sees his eyes and says, that's Minato's eyes. And then he sees the Sharingan appear. Orochimaru is shocked. Byakugan and Sharingan. Forget Sasuke, he wants that kid. He's power similar to Minato's. And when he tries to dive towards Naruto releases a ki, blowing Orochimaru away. He's like, the same power as Minato. He has that weird energy. I need it. And him and Naruto start fighting. Shocking Orochimaru, Naruto's far stronger than him. And he starts hitting around, so Orochimaru plays a bit dirty, sending weapons. And Naruto just dives towards them. The weapons have no effect on Naruto's skin, due to him being a Saiyan. So Orochimaru imbues them with a bit of chakra, and Naruto just catches them and deflects them. Naruto's had enough of playing. A slight ki appears around him and he starts flying around. His speed increases by 100-fold and he starts battering Orochimaru. He's had enough. One thing Orochimaru didn't expect is to fight ki. That's the one thing that's always been able to kill him. Not seal him, kill him. And now Naruto appears in front of him with a Kamehameha. And Orochimaru's stuck in place due to one of Naruto's genjutsus, and he says, Ka-me. You guys like that voice changer? I'm explaining that as Naruto went more to his brutal side to do this. Orochimaru's body gets disintegrated, and then they go to the end. The other Hokage is informed by Naruto about what just happened. The other Hokage for a split second has a face of grief due to him losing one of his students. But the Chunin exams continue. First fight is Hinata versus Neji. Hinata wins due to her training with Naruto, etc. And then it's Naruto versus Sasuke versus Lee. It starts. Lee starts fighting against Sasuke. And they seem to be pretty apart, except for Sasuke Sharingan being more evolved. He can see his movements better. And he's slowly learning more and more. And he's starting to copy Lee's abilities, hitting them back. And he's shot, so he goes to the second gate. Confusing Sasuke, he starts getting hit around. Sasuke tries to copy what Naruto did, using his as Sasuke isn't really sure about Naruto's ki yet, so he tries exploding his chakra out, which just pushes Lee away. But it's not the same effect that Naruto had. Naruto's one was more powerful, more pure, and Naruto laughs. Sasuke hears this and he says, maybe I need to charge it first. He starts charging his chakra around his body. Good thing he did as well. Lee jumped to the fourth gate trying to end this, shocked at what Sasuke just did. And just before he hits him, Sasuke explodes his chakra again, and it for a few seconds has a shield of chakra around Sasuke. Not a rotation where it spins, just a pure shield. And Lee's trying his hardest but can't break it. And just before it breaks, Sasuke explodes his chakra, hitting Lee, sending him flying. Sasuke just used up all his chakra and passes out. Lee wins. Now I try to impress with Sasuke that ability will be very useful to create a shield of chakra around him. And then it's Naruto versus Gaara. The fight begins. They seem to be on par. Naruto being able to break through Gaara's sound, which really annoys him. And then Gaara sends out an attack at Naruto. Naruto starting to dodge, and one side hits him, it cuts him slightly. Sorry guys, it cuts him slightly. Well, this quickly heals, shocking everyone. Naruto hardens his skin a bit using ki. But as he did this, he wasn't paying attention, and sand surrounded him. Everyone from the sand village yelled, "No, Gaara, don't do it!" And Gaara yelled, "Sand, coffin!" And the sand scrunched and tightened around Naruto. Everyone thinks Naruto's dead till they see the sand start cracking and a small voice yelling. The sand explodes away from Naruto as he enters his Super Saiyan form, shocking everyone. Everyone thinks he looks a lot like Minato. Like when Minato uses his golden haired form. And power was just pure exploding from Naruto. He dives towards Gaara, punching around, hitting him, kicking him, smashing him into the ground. And he jumps up, he flies up to the ground and dives down, slamming into Gaara, causing a huge explosion. Gaara tries attacking him using taijutsu, flying in the sand, but Naruto repels an attack, grabs Gaara's face, charges a ki blast in his hand and blasts Gaara's face, ending him flying. Gaara starts bleeding from his face, but his sand armor took the most damage, but it's now broken. And Naruto's impressed and says, this is fun. And he dives towards Gaara again. Gaara predicted his movements and had picked up the sand wall, except for Naruto disappeared in a flash. A move Minato taught him, instant transmission, and appears behind Gaara with a small big bang attack, and it hits Gaara's back, sending him flying, and Naruto's having fun. Gaara tried killing him, so Naruto might as well have a bit of fun. But then Naruto hits Gaara's stomach, his seal, and it loosens. Naruto could feel this. What did he just do? He didn't even realise what was happening. He felt a weird energy at the time. Unknown to Naruto, this was one of his otsutsuki abilities. He's like, what did I just do? He looks at his hand and sees two eyes there. He recognises them as a Rinnegan, but they quickly fade. He's like, what the? For the first time, one of the first times Naruto was having pure fun in a battle. As he wasn't trying to get revenge, he was just teaching a lesson. And he was teaching it well. And Naruto's never really had someone who's been able to keep up with that many attacks before, especially in Super Saiyan. So Naruto's having fun, and with that, his chakra and ki would mix again and pour it out, activating his Otsutsuki Rinnegan. But when he looked at Gaara where the seal was weakened, he sees Shukaku's taken over, and he disappears in a flash and hits Naruto's stomach, sending him flying backwards. This pain makes Naruto's rage appear. He snaps. His hair grows out a bit wider and goes green for a second, and that split second, Naruto bounced around, slamming Gaara, lariating him like B does, into the ground. Then his hair goes back to yellow. Naruto's like, that was close, I nearly lost control there. I need to use my legendary form when I want to, not letting my anger activate it on its own. The Shugaku who's taken over Gaara was shocked at the power, but it heals his injuries, and as it takes over more and more, it's pressuring Naruto. Naruto made a promise to himself not to use his god power unless he needs to. So, as his Super Saiyan 4 is not keeping up, his hair spikes as electricity appears. Super Saiyan 2, a form he slowly started working on. He starts fighting back against Shugaku, slowly matching his power as his power grows. And Naruto can't really keep up. He tries going into a stable form, unstable, Super Saiyan 3. He does it, and he can feel his... Before it felt unstable, but his body's evolved. This all happened in a time skip I told you guys about, remember? As he had the few weeks, he practiced on his legendary Super Saiyan form, which included Martial in his Super Saiyan forms before that. But now that his body evolved, he seems to be able to use Super Saiyan 3 with no hassle. He starts fighting back against Shugaku, shocking everyone at Naruto's hair growing. He starts beating him around until Gaara's body grows with it. And he now realises that he's not powerful enough. His hair reverts back to black, and he blows Shugaku away. And Naruto starts building up his ki. With that, green aura appears around Naruto as his hair starts spiking up and growing out. He explodes with power and his hair turns green, his legendary Super Saiyan form. Everyone shocked at this. Minato never entered any of these forms. And with this Super Saiyan power, he only uses it for a split second. He knocks out Gaara. This was part of Shugaku's plan. Just before he got knocked out, he gave Gaara back control. I mean, Gaara's fully knocked out now. And then Gaara's body just explodes outwards as Shugaku fully appears. Naruto realizes what's going on, grabs Shugaku before he can do anything, and instant transmissions away into the forest. Everyone sees this, and Naruto's out of his legendary Super Saiyan form, so he starts getting hit around by Shugaku. He thinks, come on, that's it, Kurama! Kurama says finally, and he lends him chakra. With this chakra boost from Kurama, Naruto's easily avoiding Shugaku for now, as he wants to get a place where he can fully go legendary Super Saiyan, full control. As Naruto doesn't want to risk going berserk and killing Gaara. So with this speed boost, he goes up to 3 towers and easily glides away from Shugaku. And he starts charging chakra. Shugaku can feel the ground shaking, and he's realising what's going on. It's that same form again. He starts rushing towards Naruto as fast as he can. But he's too late. A green light appears, going from Naruto into the sky. And Naruto's perfect legendary Super Saiyan appears. He says, time to go, one tells Shugaku. And Naruto charges Shugaku with one hand picking him up, chucking him into the sky and flying up and punching, kicking. And he's just easily destroying him. He grabs one of Shugaku's shell and chucks him back into the ground and dives back down. His hands encoded in chakra and ki smashes Shugaku's stomach, causing cracks all over him. Naruto slowly figuring out what happened before. He needs to hit Shugaku's head to give Gaara back control. So Naruto starts amping his speed, and he starts bodying Shugaku, hitting him around, hitting him with sweet ki blasts. But something happens. A air bullet hits Naruto. He didn't expect it, and the pain plays with Naruto's emotions for a second, but he snaps out of it. But he's realizing that pain was controlled, his rage was controlled, and it's caused his ki to spike. One thing Naruto doesn't notice is, his power is constantly growing. He never really felt it before, but it's always constantly growing. But when emotions come into it, it amplifies it by hundreds, thousands, maybe even millions. So Naruto summons up anger, controlled amount, and he feels his power skyrocket. An aura appears as trees get blown away. He's like, control. But then a voice appears in Naruto's head, and it whispers in his ear, sometimes control is overrated. And Naruto's electric rage run wild. His power explodes. He's still partly in control as long as he keeps one thought in his head: don't kill Gaara. But the rest is all fair play. He starts boarding Shugaku, tearing his limbs off, like flying through his stomach, and Shugaku screaming in pain. And Naruto regains control with all that power that he now has after his power skyrockets. He dives down and smashes his fist into Shugaku's head, breaking the body apart, and Gaara falls to the ground. Before he hits the ground though, Naruto zooms down and catches him. And he touches Gaara's stomach. Being a saiyan, whatever he does once, he masters it fully. And his energy appears, and he tightens Gaara's seal. And Gaara says, thank you. Other than that, guys, I hope you did enjoy. If you did, share with your friends, family, etc. Hit the like goal, get me to 10k. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoy. Become a member down below. Go down below, you see Headhunter and Custody. Go check them out. Other than that, peace out, guys. Bye.